We all grown adults, no longer the kid being forced to sleep at 9 p.m. by our parents, but ironically, we now end up struggling to manage our own time to live a balanced, happier life in this over-demanding society. I'm Hardy, 25 years old, working in Helsinki as a Senior RevOps Specialist. 2 years ago, I stumbled across the 888 method and it completely changed how I live my days for good. In simple terms, the idea is beautifully straightforward. 8 hours of sleep, 8 hours of work, and 8 hours of actually living for yourself on your own terms. I'm a living example of what positively happens when you follow this, so today, let me honestly show you a real balanced days in my life, following the anti-hustle way and choosing to lead for myself every single second. And now, enjoy!
Could've gone easy on you. I could've been easier to please. Cold December, reminiscent. All the good things was it better than I ever thought it was. No, I want more of love.
Hello, welcome to my another daily vlog. I have good news is that after a long time of a bit like chaos daily life, I'm kind of getting back to a much more balanced day. I pretty much following the 888 method pretty well in the past few weeks. I sleep 8 hours every day, work for about 8 hours, and then also have the rest 8 hours for myself for doing what I like. That's why I think this could be really inspiring for many of you to follow the same method to have a much more balanced day. Today I go back to the mega former class after I think it had been more than 6 months already. I haven't gone to this class. I am not really nervous, but I'm more like kind of mentally ready for the failure of the class, because I swear every time at this mega former, there's always exercise that I have to give up, and it feels so good because you know that really push yourself, and that's why you couldn't do it more during the exercise. I just finished the class and yes, it was insane. It's really humbled me down because I stopped mid-exercise so many times. I kind of prepared myself for this, but I didn't expect myself to stop so many times like this. But I'm glad that I still managed to push through the class. I didn't give up midway, and it's just so nice. I actually think that I should have eaten more this morning so that I could push myself a little bit more in the class, but this is a lesson for next time, and I plan to do this once every week from now on during summer. And yes, I hope that I will get stronger in the coming class. Right now, I am walking to my office. It's gonna be like 30 minutes walk, but the weather was just so nice and I want to move my body as much as possible, so let's walk to the office instead of taking a bus. Honestly, I am so craving for matcha latte. Like, I seriously think of bringing my own matcha set to the office, but I think it's a bit too much to do so every day I just have coffee at the office. Luckily, the coffee machine was pretty okay. But yeah, should I bring matcha set to work? Because I can't stand eating this every day. It's now about 4 p.m. and I'm a little bit tired at work. I feel I need some fresh air, and also when I come home today I need to buy a book in the city center, so I decided to combine those together, and now I will go to the city center, to a coffee shop to work, and then I will buy the book on my way home, which is so nice because I want to change the work environment now. Okay, let's go. Hello, I am waiting for the AI agent to get my work done. So I want to quickly chat about my role because the other day some people sent me a message wondering like what actually I do at work as a revenue operations specialist. I know that for many people, especially if you don't work in B2B business, revenue operation term is such a strange concept. Let me quickly explain in 30 seconds what exactly I do. So in a business, especially B2B, you definitely have sales and marketing team. And when there's a potential lead coming in, sales and marketing team need to make sure that they have all the necessary data about the company and the contact. And we also have a thing called CRM to store all the data about the potential leads prospect. So I'm the person who kind of own the CRM in the company. I need to make sure that we have the data are clean, we have necessary information for sales and marketing to work on those leads in order to like put those people into pipeline and also to close the deal and bring money, revenue to business. So sometimes there's lead coming to our database themselves, but also many cases that we need to go find from database potential leads. So I am also the person who like gather or like find the potential lead out there for sale to work on in different campaigns. That is just one very concrete example of what I work, but also I design the lead scoring using a lot of AI work to have sales and marketing team to prioritize which lead to work on first and what kind of message they should reach out and when they should reach out to the lead and so on. So yeah, my work is not very like the kind of content marketing you might expect, because before I work in marketing team and people thought like I work more in the content side, but actually work more in the data and automations part of the business. I just briefly mentioned to you that yes, I do use AI at work, and I actually use AI a lot for my work because it's require a lot of data, and AI does a very good job in finding data from multiple sources. But I also feel like you need to use AIs in a very good with manners. Like I don't want to overuse or abuse AI, and especially I'm pretty against the fact of not using your brain and just rely everything on AI at work. So I know AI is a very hot topic and also very controversial topic. For me, I use it for very complicated tasks, especially for sourcing data, but I also really be mindful with using it because AI is pretty scary in a way that it's very biased and you might be manipulated by it, and it can, the thing is like hallucinations in AI. So the thing about normal work nowadays, especially in tech, is that you need to catch up with the new technology, make sure that you are not falling behind, but also need to balance that you're not abusing technologies and losing the basic skill at work. just changed to my houseware. Oh, it's the best feeling ever after a long working day that you can go back to your comfortable clothes at home. I love it. After having the blueberry pie, I feel a little bit more energized and it's time to cook dinner. I personally enjoy cooking, even if I just have a long day. I feel like for me, cooking is a way to relax. Like I didn't think much about anything when I cook, so I really enjoy it. It's Friday, so we're basically gonna just like a little bit of everything, and it means that it's my chance to get creative with what kind of food I'm gonna cook for tonight. This is potato, chicken. Maybe we have enough protein, and then vegetable, broccoli. I'm now getting ready to sleep, and honestly, I'm feeling actually better compared to the moment when I just arrived home. Like, I was really exhausted after a long day, and after like an hour's reading book outside and watching the sunset, I felt much better. I feel like I actually get back the time for myself in the evening, and it was a real wonderful that I don't do another thing just with screen again, because my eye was so tired after the whole day of working with computer already. I think that many of us tend to just let the day flow after work because you felt exhausted right after 8 hours of work. But if you try to push yourself to go out, to take some fresh air, do something that you truly want, and especially something that you don't have to look at screen again, I think that you're gonna feel much better. It's also quite funny that I am a content creator, but lately I barely visit Instagram or TikTok because I just really enjoy living my offline life after work. I think this is the peak side of your living for yourself, and you're just enjoying your life so much so that other people's lives are no longer your center of attention every day.